everyone, welcome to today's topic. So, decluttering for more abundance in your life. Hi everyone, thank you for being here today for today's topic around decluttering for more abundance in your life. All right, so thank you for being here. My name is Su Patel and I am all about love, money, joy in all areas of our life to create more abundance and freedom to live our best life. All right, so today's conversation is about decluttering for more abundance. Now you might probably think, what has decluttering got to do with abundance? All right, well, here's the thing is when our environment and our space isn't organized and isn't in order, all right, that's how our life becomes, that's how our mind becomes, that's who we be in life. All right, so the more our environment and our space is cluttered with stuff, things that are dead, like there's things in our space that doesn't serve us anymore, but they're still in our space. Like, why are they in your space if it doesn't serve you anymore? Why have you got that in, like, why is that around you? It's like it's dead energy. It's like having dead flowers in your living room. You know, like, it's not cool. It's not pretty, right? Like, who wants to be around dead flowers or weed, you know? So when we declutter, you know, it starts to open up the space and the energy around us, okay? And it also invites something new to flow into our world, all right? When we have too much stuff in our lives, like when we have too much stuff in our space that isn't serving us, that is all dead stuff, right? Like it brings our energy down and we feel dead, like we're not inspired by it anymore. So why is it in your space, right? Why are you choosing to be around something that doesn't inspire you, doesn't elevate you, doesn't make you feel great, doesn't give you energy? Okay, like, why would you want that in your space? Okay, and also, like, it could be because you're not conscious of it. All right, so this is what today's video is about. Like, it's about how do you become more conscious about what is in your space, because what is in your space here is what is also stopping you in life. All right, if you are unconsciously holding on to stuff, like, these are the blocks that are in your life, right? Is how you are living in your home environment, in your intimate space, is how you show up in the world. And you might not even get it, right? But it's all to do with the unconscious thought patterns, the behavioral patterns that way of living creates for you in the world. All right, so it doesn't work. It doesn't bring new energy. It doesn't bring good vibes. It doesn't give you abundance, and definitely, you know, new energy to flow. You know, we need to start creating space. Like, I don't know about you, but, like, you know, I definitely, I'm very much, I have minimalized as much as I could minimalize, right? I don't buy stuff just because I want to buy stuff. Like, you know, I have a purpose for where my money goes, right? And I have a purpose for, you know, what I buy, that everything I buy has got to serve me. Okay, if it doesn't serve me, I'm not buying it. Okay, and that's, you know, I've become a lot more intentional and conscious when I go shopping as well, right? Like, you know, do I really want this, and is this going to really bring me that level of joy? Okay, and the thing is, like, you know, for the first couple of times that you go out shopping, you know, you buy your handbags and you buy your shoes, yeah, it's great, and it's great to have a lot of things, right? But consider that having a lot of things is just your subconscious telling you that these things are giving you worth. Okay, that your worth is dependent on how much things you have in your home, in your office, in your garage, in your space, in your car. Like, oh my God, I've seen some cars in my time. Okay, like, you know, all that stuff that is around you, you're holding on to it because it's giving you a sense of worth, and you feel like the more you have around you, the more it makes you feel worthy or important. Okay, so consider that it doesn't, right? Your worthiness is not depending on how much stuff you have. Okay, your worthiness is dependent on who you are for yourself and who you are for people. Okay, and you don't need nothing for that except you. All right. So when you can start decluttering, when you do start to declutter, and if you've got a long way to go, right, like there's like you've got a lot of clutter in your home. Start small, from a small section of your home. Might just be your bedroom first of all, right? Is like really just start taking the emotion out of the stuff that you have. Like you're holding on to these things because you have an emotional attachment to those things. And I understand, like I'm a mum, right? So I've got so much emotional attachment to so many things of my daughter's when she was a child, right? Like we do get emotionally attached to things, but actually, do I really need it now? No, I don't. Does my daughter need it now? No. Is it going to serve us? No. All right. Some of the memories I've kept, a small amount. I was allowed to keep maybe 10% of those memories, right? But actually, it is about you letting go of the emotional attachment, because when you have attachment to old things that no longer serve you, guess what? It doesn't make way for new things to show up in your life. And it's the same with relationships, isn't it? If you don't let go of an old dead relationship, it's not going to allow that person of your dreams to walk in, because you're still living in the past, right? And a lot of the stuff that you're hoarding or you're holding up in your cupboards in your home is all past emotional baggage. It's like in the literal sense, all right? Many of us have loads of thoughts and baggage in our heads, but it also shows up physically in all the items that we have around us, all right? So start small, in a small area of your living area, in your space, and just start taking the emotion out of it. Ask yourself, is this serving you? And if it isn't serving you, get rid of it. Okay? Take the emotion out of it and imagine what new things you would like instead of that in your space. All right. Personally, I love having space everywhere. Like I have so much space in my cupboards, and I love just opening my cupboards to look at the space. I know that sounds really weird, right? But for me, space relates to energy. Energy has a way of just like, flowing through the windows, flowing around the home, and then flowing back out. So it's rejuvenating the energy in my space, right? In my world, in my living area. And I love the idea of new energy coming in, old energy going out, new energy coming in, old energy going out. And I'm constantly in this clean, fresh energy. All right. And that's what happens when you declutter, when you let go of some of this stuff, you're offloading and you're cleaning up your life, right? You're letting go of the past, the attachments, the stuff, whatever you're holding, the blocks that you're holding onto that are not helping you move forward. Okay. So every single item in your house, in your living area, in your car, in your bedroom, in your cupboards, currently you have attached meaning to that thing in your life. All right. And it's not just that thing that you've attached meaning to, you've attached meaning to why it's there in your life. All right. So understand and get that if you can let go of meaning, you can, let go of that meaning that you made when you first bought it, that you're not that same person anymore. You have a different level of awareness now. All right. So you can start letting go of some of that stuff, because who you are now is not the person that you were when you first had that. Right. So start looking at, just get a black bag or get your friend to support you and help you, and just start cleaning the decks, like getting it out of your space, and imagine, energy flowing through your world, through your living space, through your bedroom, and start opening up, more of clean energy flowing through you and around you. Okay, so take that on. And the other thing is when you start cleaning up and being in integrity in areas of your life, in your environment, in your cupboards, in your car, in your in your home, you will see that it really brings a whole new level of abundance. It brings in new possibilities, new opportunities to expand yourself. All right. So take that on. I would love to hear how you get on with your decluttering and your de-hoarding journey. Let me know how you get on, and let me know what happens as a result of you doing that. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. Please do like and subscribe to my channel because it helps me reach more people, where we can really make a difference in really helping more people get this work and get this language. All right, and also please do connect to my Facebook group, where we will be meeting up once a week and sharing more value and more content to help us create more abundance, more love and more joy in our lives. See you next week for the next video. Bye.